Hello, everyone, and good evening to you all. My name is Felton Parker. Today is Friday, February 21st, 2025. As always, each day is a wonderful day to be blessed by our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. And I sincerely hope you folks had a truly blessed and wonderful Friday. What I have for you guys in tonight's video is the list of all the National Day holidays for my National Day calendar segment. That includes my featured National Day holiday. Also tonight, I will have my famous birthday segment. That comes right after my National Day calendar segment, where it features all our famous people that were born on this day. Also tonight, I will have my Black History profile for you guys, as we are still celebrating African American History Month for the entire month of February, with only 1 week left to go. Also tonight, in my weather segment, I will let you all know exactly what we're expecting for the entire weekend. That includes both tomorrow, which is Saturday, and Sunday. Question: will the weather cooperate for tomorrow's Mardi Gras festivities, the Crew of Centaur Parade? And also through the entirety of next week, all of next week. So without further ado, let's get things started here on this Friday night, as we conclude yet another day, as I begin my National Day calendar segment here on this Friday night, February 21st, 2025. Today, of course, was National Sticky Bun Day. On this day, National Sticky Bun Day recognizes a delicious pastry that comes rolled up and dripping with a sweet sugary topping. They're perfect with a hot cup of coffee in the morning or as an after dinner sweet. Known as Schnecken, meaning snail, the sticky bun is rolled into a sweet spiral resembling its German name. Still considered to be a Pennsylvania specialty, many believe the sticky bun's origin in the United States began in the 19th century. German settlers brought their baking traditions with them when they began settling in and around Philadelphia. Most often served for breakfast or as a dessert, sticky buns consist of rolled pieces of leavened dough. Most contain brown sugar and sometimes cinnamon. Before the dough is placed in the pan is lined with sticky sweet ingredients such as maple syrup, honey, nuts, sugar, and butter. When the buns are finished baking, the baker flips the pan upside down so the sticky bottom becomes the topping. If you're craving this delicious sticky delight, try making some of your own with a sticky by searching a recipe for a sticky bun through Google. You can also stop by your local bakery and pick up their freshly baked sticky buns. Serve them with tea, coffee, or hot cocoa. Use hashtag Sticky Bun Day to post on social media. Pecans and walnuts are quite popular in sticky bun recipes. Common and delicious spices that usually go into sticky bun recipes include cinnamon, ginger, and star anise. But even though we're not completely sure where the leftover sticky bun is, but of course you can freeze sticky buns and also wrap them well and place them in a freezer-safe container. So it's all about the sticky bun here on this Friday night. And of course, today also was National Caregivers Day. Excuse me. Excuse me. This is observed each year on the third Friday in February, National Caregivers Day. This is observed each year on the third Friday in February, National Caregivers Day. On the third Friday in February, National Caregivers Day honors the healthcare professionals across the country providing long-term and hospice care. Around the nation, dedicated healthcare professionals serve those who require long-term or hospice care. They provide vital services, reassuring patients and the families who care about them. Often loved ones require care we are unable to provide due to our inability physically or not having the skills or means to provide the care. Expert caregivers are trained to provide round-the-clock services in safe environments. Their care enables the family to focus on their loved one's healing process. In hospice care, a caregiver allows the family to spend time with their loved one without worrying about medical responsibilities. Caregivers deliver a variety of duties from professional care to medical services with compassion and professionalism. Their days may be long and demanding, but they provide support to those who need it most. The celebration recognizes caregivers who provide quality, compassionate care every day. Take time to thank a caregiver for their dedication and care for our loved ones. Give them a card of thanks. This may seem like a simple gesture, but it will mean a lot to the caregiver. Let them know with a kind word of encouragement. Your recognition will inspire them to continue their quality work. Tell their supervisor how much you appreciate the services. Compliments are rarely voiced. Take the time to make yours heard. Employers can provide a special appreciation luncheon. Lunch or luncheon. Use hashtag National Caregivers Day to post on social media. Providers Association for Home Health and Hospice Agencies, or PAHHA, founded National Caregivers Day in 2015 to dedicate a day to caregivers everywhere. The first observance occurred in 2016. In 2016, the Registrar at National Day calendar proclaimed this day to be observed on the third Friday in February each year. Some caregivers are nurses. However, a professional caregiver may also be a certified nurse assistant or other professionals who are trained to provide a variety of services. There is a day to celebrate those who receive services from a caregiver. It is called National Assisted Living Week, and it takes place each year on the week of Grandparents' Day. So we have to take time to thank our healthcare professionals and for all the hard work they're dedicated to and have been dedicated to doing most throughout the years. Also, today also was National Boil. Not only was today National Sticky Bun Day and National Caregivers Day, today also was National Boiled Peanuts Day, and also today was National Grain Free Day. Those are each of the following we have celebrated here on this Friday, the 21st of February. And of course, here's my famous birthday segment. All our famous people born on this day, on this Friday. Excuse me. Today, movie actor Elliot Page turns 38. TV actress Sophie Turner turns 29. R&B singer Giveon turns 30. Pop singer Martinez Gunnarsson turns 23. Movie actor Joe Alwyn turns 34. Movie actor Corbin Bleu turns 36. Movie actress Jennifer Love Hewitt turns 46. Country singer Ann Wilson turns 23. Movie actress Ashley Greene turns 38. Comedian Michael McIntyre turns 49. TV actress Rain Spencer turns 25. Comedian Jordan Peele turns 46. TV actor Kelsey Grammer turns 70. Soccer player, pop singer Solar turns 34. Rapper Doo-Wop Kane turns 23. TV actress Haley Orangia turns 31. And wrestler Carlito turns 46. Those are some of our famous people born on this day, Friday, February 21st, who have celebrated their birthdays on this day, on earlier today on this day. And of course, we are now in the latter portion of February here, and of course this is the second to last. Can you guys believe that it is the second to last Friday throughout the month of February? And of course, we are still celebrating each and every day throughout the month of February. And of course, Black History is in our lives each of the 365 days of the year. Not just in the month of February, but each year during this month, I'm highly appreciated to give you all my Black History profile, which I have been doing for quite some time now during the month of February. A different famous African American each night, past or present, whether this person is still with us or this person is no longer with us. And tonight, here's as we are celebrating African American History Month with only 1 week left to go. Of course, it all ends next Friday. In tonight's Black History Profile, tonight we are learning about Reggie Jackson. Born Reginald Martinez Jackson, Reggie Jackson is an American former professional baseball right fielder who played 21 seasons in Major League Baseball for the Kansas City Oakland Athletics, Baltimore Orioles, New York Yankees, and California Angels. Jackson was inducted into the National Baseball Hall of Fame in 1993 in his first year of eligibility. Jackson was nicknamed Mr. October for his clutch hitting in the postseason with the Athletics and the Yankees. He helped Oakland win 5 consecutive American League West divisional titles, 3 straight American League pennants, and 3 consecutive World Series titles from 1972 to 1974. Jackson helped New York win 4 American League East divisional pennants, 3 American League pennants, and back-to-back World Series titles in 1977 and 1978. He also helped the California Angels win 2 AL West divisional titles in 1982 and 1986. Jackson hit 3 consecutive home runs at Yankee Stadium in the clinching Game 6 of the 1977 World Series. Jackson hit 563 career home runs and was an American League All-Star for 14 seasons. He won 2 Silver Slugger Awards, the AL Most Valuable Player Award in 1973, 2 World Series MVP awards, and the Babe Ruth Award in 1977. Jackson additionally holds the record for most career strikeouts by a batter. The Yankees retired his uniform number in 1993, and the Athletics retired it in 2004. Jackson currently serves as a special advisor to the Houston Astros and a 6th championship associated with Jackson currently serves as a special advisor to the Houston Astros, and a 6th championship associated with Jackson came with Houston's win in the 2022 World Series. Jackson led his team to first place 11 times over his 21-year baseball career and had only 2 losing seasons. So tonight here on this Friday night, we learned about Reggie Jackson, part of tonight's Black History Profile, as we are celebrating African American History Month. And of course, it's Mardi Gras season. And of course, need I remind you folks that tomorrow is the day of the Crew of Centaur Parade, which is happening right here in Shreveport. It actually begins tomorrow afternoon at 3:30 p.m. And of course, the float loading party, although I did not attend, but I could have, even though it was quite cold. It was quite a cold day. That still did not stop. Did not stop over thousands of people from across Shreveport, Bossier, and all over from coming out to celebrate and let the good times roll. So the crew, Laissez Le Bon Temps Rouler. Welcome to the Crew of Centaur. The Crew of Centaur was organized in 1991. The crew is bound together by the common goals of building a better community in the pursuit of good family fun. The Crew of Centaur Mardi Gras Parade has grown over the years to become the largest parade in the Arklatex. And of course, this parade is one of the very largest single parading crews in the state of Louisiana. Yes, that includes New Orleans. And of course, it has gotten bigger and bigger over the years. So, Crew of Centaur officially takes place 10 days before Fat Tuesday. That will be tomorrow's date, Saturday, February 22nd. The Crew of Centaur Parade begins downtown Shreveport at Clyfant Parkway and Lake Street, near the Cypher Discovery Center, downtown Shreveport on Clyfant Parkway, near downtown Shreveport, tomorrow afternoon at 3:30 p.m. It will march its way through the entire Clyfant Parkway all the way down to the Shreveport-Barksdale, all the way to Shreveport-Barksdale Highway to the foot of the Shreveport-Barksdale Bridge. It will not go over the bridge. It would turn and make its left turn and make its right turn on Shreveport-Barksdale Highway, work its way southwestward. Down the Shreveport-Barksdale Highway, passing through the Dyson Street City corridor. And then it will make its left turn onto East Kings Highway and follow that route for a few miles along the Duck Pond and it will end at the intersection of East Kings Highway and East Preston. That's where the parade route will end. So now I'm about to get into it with your weather to what to expect for the parade day, which is tomorrow. Now my question is, are we going to see any rain? Of course, it's been another mainly cold and rather chilly day temperatures. Now we started the day off with some sunshine mixed with some clouds, but unlike yesterday afternoon we experienced sunshine despite the cold temperatures. Today we experienced lots in terms of more clouds. So, like I mentioned in last night's video, if you're tired of the cold, then there's a warm up on the way with temperatures actually warming up. So it looks like a warm up is on the way. Of course, there are rain chances in the forecast, and of course, there are rain chances in the forecast. I wonder will these impact for those of you heading out to Mardi Gras tomorrow, and also we have several beautiful, nice and pleasant days in the forecast. I'm about to let you guys know exactly how warm we could be getting. But again, it's been rather. Now, of course, we've had the return of lots of clouds as expected. Clouds have returned sooner. The cloud cover being in place. Temperatures once again. This will be the third straight day. Temperatures not even though we've only been a few degrees above freezing. Temperatures just once again another day just failed to get out of the 30s. So there is a warm up on the way. Just if you're just hang in there. A warm up is on the way. So. Now here's what's on the way for tonight. Lows will be slightly warmer this evening when compared to last night. Lows will settle into the 20s across the I-30 corridor along I-20 and south. Lows will be in the mid-30s. So areas north of us could once again experience a hard freeze, but fortunately we won't be that cold tonight. Very limited rain chances will exist across the southern zones late tomorrow afternoon and evening. So that means the Shreveport area could have a good chance, depending on how fast the system works its way up northward. And here are your averages and your records for this day, Friday, February 21st. Normal high is 64, normal low is 42. Record high is 88, set on this day back in record high is 88, set on this day back in 2023, just a couple years ago. Doesn't seem long ago at all. 19 is a record low set on this day back in 1978. And of course, unlike what we experienced the past several nights this week, we've been under cold advisories and winter storm watches across some portions of the area. Winter weather advisories and cold weather advisories. The reason we're not under a cold weather advisory tonight is because we're not expecting the return of bone-chilling temperatures like what we've experienced, unlike what we have experienced the past few nights. So we're not expecting that. We're only expecting seasonally cold temperatures, but we may get down to freezing, but I doubt very seriously we'll be in the teens and low 20s again. Of course, we're seeing a few showers and clusters of showers ranging from portions of deep East Texas and far south west central Louisiana. And if you look on the Shreveport radar, if you look on the regional radar, not much of anything, just a little activity across portions of south and central Texas along the that's like seeing a few showers along the Houston Galveston area. That's like in other portions of southeast Texas, and work your way eastward into that's the Florida Panhandle all the way from the Louisiana Gulf Coast all the way to the tip of the Florida Panhandle. That will be like Pensacola right there. These showers, basically everywhere else is quiet here on this Friday night. So again, it was another great overcast day, with the high temperatures once again staying in the 30s since our actual high temperature earlier today. So we started off with clouds and very limited sunshine. Thanks to that disturbance south of us, that's where we managed to see the return of clouds. Unlike this time last night, skies have begun to clear, but we've seen lots in terms of clouds, and that's what held our temperature in the 30s. So We've once again for the third straight day in a row, temperatures for daytime highs did not get for the third straight day in a row with clouds returning. Temperatures just did not get out of the 30s. Our actual high temperature in Shreveport today was 38 degrees, and since earlier this afternoon, we have not dropped much. Temperature outside here on this Friday night is 37 degrees. You know it's been rather chilly and of course, at least fortunately, the winds have died down from what they were at this time last night and also throughout earlier today. Temperature outside here on this Friday night is 37 degrees with cloudy skies. Yes, we're still dealing with those clouds. Humidity is 41%. Dew point is 16 degrees. So with dew point levels in the teens, that means that the air mass is still dry. Winds are from the east at 6 miles per hour. And that's what gives a feels like temperature, the wind chill of 32 degrees. So if you've been out and about this evening, please remember to bundle up. Please remember to bundle up and try to stay warm. If you bundle up, especially if you've been out and about this evening, like for those, like if you've been out to the Crew of Centaurs float loading party earlier this evening. If you've been out to the float loading party earlier this evening to celebrate the ring-in, to celebrate the upcoming the arrival of Mardi Gras. That's why I have my beads and stuff. That's why if you've been out to any Mardi Gras festivities early this evening or out spending this Friday, because it's been a rather chilling one. Now, of course, I guess you can let the cold stop you from having fun at the Crew of Centaurs float loading party tonight. So it's been a rather chilling one. And of course, you need those coats, hats, and sweaters and gloves. But the warm up is on the way. So, and of course, we have temperatures in the 70s. They will spring-like conditions will return. I'll let you guys know how soon we could see those. Atmospheric river in the Pacific Northwest and Northern Rockies this weekend. A Pacific storm and atmospheric river will impact the Pacific Northwest states and Northern Rockies this weekend, bringing locally heavy low elevations, rain, and heavy high elevation snow in the mountains. By Sunday, over the interior Northwest, rain combined with snow melt will increase the risk of flood hazards. Flood watches are in effect. Excuse me. Excuse me. So tonight skies remain cloudy, but it's gonna be chilly as we bottom out at 33 degrees. So expect cloudy and chilly conditions throughout the course of the overnight hours tonight, with the northeast wind at 6 miles per hour and no chance of rain or any precip is expected. So I'm not expecting anything to occur during overnight hours tonight. Now tomorrow it will be warmer with mostly cloudy skies, but temperatures still will be on the cooler side. So once again, we expect another day with below normal temperatures as we're on top of that 51 degrees. At least we're heading we're leaning towards the right direction. So, and of course, it's been rather bone chilling cold Friday for us here in Shreveport. So this would be like the third straight. So tomorrow, of course, since we're expecting high temperature tomorrow, 51, that would be our warmest day we've seen since Tuesday this week. So this will be, so we're going to end the three-day long streak with high temperatures staying below 40. So that means, once again, but even though our normal high is 64, so we haven't seen temperatures on any side of, so normally we should be in the low to mid, at least in the low to mid 60s by then. Our lows should at least be in the low 40s. As mentioned in last night's video. So we're finally going to. So tomorrow will still be a cooler than average day, but not necessarily as extreme cold as it's been with this latest round of Arctic air invading the region. So we're expecting a warmer but still cooler, a much cooler than average day tomorrow going into your Saturday. High temperature 51 degrees with the north wind, especially for a Crew of Centaurs tomorrow. So you'll probably want to grab maybe a jacket or a coat or a sweater. Still grab the so just be prepared to bundle up and stay warm, especially if you're heading out to Krewe of Centaur tomorrow for the Mardi Gras. High temperature tomorrow, 51 degrees with the north wind at 5 miles per hour, and no rain is expected during the day. But I do have a rain chance, but we will see an increase in rain chance, especially for tomorrow evening into the nighttime hours. So let's pray and hope the rain holds off until after the parade ends. Because the parade begins at 3:30 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. So expecting lots of clouds to linger. Expect clouds to linger the overnight hours tonight. The temperature's not dropping a lot. Our low this morning was 23 degrees. So that of course it definitely won't be. It's still going to be chilly, but definitely not as cold as we were this morning. Still going to be chilly. Still going to be cold and rather chilly. Still going to be cold and rather chilly, but still going to be cold, but not as cold as it's been. So clouds tonight should help keep our temperatures just slightly above freezing. So expecting temperatures to be in the low to mid 30s overnight tonight. We'll start out tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. temperature 33 degrees with cloudy skies. And tomorrow morning around 9 a.m. with mostly cloudy skies, we should be at 36 degrees. Noon tomorrow with mostly cloudy skies, we should be at 44 degrees. 3 p.m. tomorrow afternoon, around the time the parade starts, with mostly cloudy skies, expect the temperature to be around at 40. We should be at 48 degrees around 3 p.m. tomorrow afternoon, the time the parade begins. 6 p.m. tomorrow evening, with mostly cloudy skies, we should be at 48 degrees. So by the time the parade's end, the rain will arrive just in time for the parade to end. So all the festivities should be wrapping up around between 5 and 6 p.m. tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening. And then expect rain to arrive around 7 p.m. tomorrow evening. 9 p.m. tomorrow night with rain around, we should be at 39 degrees. So it's going to be a rather chilly evening with rain, but a warm-up is on the way. So unfortunately, it doesn't seem like that we just can't seem to go through. We just cannot seem to. It doesn't look like we're gonna come. It doesn't look like we're gonna. It doesn't look like we're gonna conclude the entire weekend. We could go an entire weekend without rain. So we've had rain around portions of last weekend. Looks like we're gonna get it again this weekend. So who knows? Maybe I'll see if I can make some last minute changes to keep rain totally out. But since we have a weak little disturbance coming through, I do have to include rain chances late for your Saturday and early for your Sunday. Now here's what the next 7 to 10 days have in store for us. After a low temperature night of 33 degrees, that's just slightly above freezing. Cloud cover should hold our temperatures up overnight tonight. Low temperature night 33 degrees. Of course, that is at least 7 degrees. That is at least 7 degrees below normal. Tomorrow, of course, when the warm up begins, but still remaining cooler than average. Tomorrow going into your Saturday, especially for the Krewe of Centaur. So tomorrow will be warmer, but we have mostly cloudy skies, high 51, and mostly cloudy skies, and with periods of rain, mostly cloudy with periods of rain, especially tomorrow evening, tomorrow night. High 51, low 36. Winds will be from the north at 5 miles per hour. Chance of rain 50%. And going to your Sunday, expect periods of rain in the mornings. Otherwise, skies will remain cloudy. High 56, low 37. Winds will be from the east at 5 miles per hour. Chance of rain 40%. Off no rain, but it shouldn't be. Completely total washout. But looks like the heaviest of the rain is actually going to occur tomorrow night and parts of your day Sunday. Of course, we have the Barkers and Meal Parade happening at Louisiana Downs on Sunday, so let's hope the rains clear out just in time for that. But once we get past that once we get past this rainy weekend, expect sunshine to with much warmer temperatures. Now this is what I'm looking forward to see. Temperatures warming up in the 70s starting on your Monday as we get into the start of next week. It will be warmer, plenty of sunshine. The return, now of course, we're finally going to start to see above normal temperatures in the area we're finally going to begin to see above normal temperatures in the area for the first time in over a week. See above normal temperatures returning in the area with the high of 70 with plenty of sunshine. So we have a delightful start to the week. Next week, high of 72, lower 47. Winds will be from the west-southwest at 7 miles per hour and no rain is expected. Tuesday, it'll be a very warm day with plenty of sunshine going to your Tuesday with the high of 79, lower 52. Tuesday could be one of our warmest days we've seen so far this year, but not necessarily because we've been well in the 80s just a couple weeks ago. But Tuesday, expect a very warm day, plenty of sunshine, almost knocking on the door for 80. Tuesdays with the very warm, plenty of sunshine, high of 79, lower 52. Winds will be from the southwest at 6 miles per hour, no rain is expected. Wednesday, expect mostly cloudy skies. It will be mild with mostly cloudy skies. High, and these temperatures will be much warmer. High of 75, lower 48. Winds will be from the west-southwest at 8 miles per hour, no rain is expected. Thursday, plenty of sunshine, but it would be a nice day for us with sunshine going to your Thursday. High of 70, lower 43. Winds will be from the northwest at 13 miles per hour, and no rain is expected. And as we get into the closure of next week, as we go towards the end of next week, next Friday, which is the 28th, expect mostly sunny skies. High of 72, lower 47. Winds will be from the southwest at 8 miles per hour, and no rain is expected. It looks like this time next week we'll be prepping for another big parade weekend. That's right, next Saturday, March 1st, looks like, as of right now, we're looking for the delightful and pleasantly mild start to next week and also to the month of March for the Crew of Gemini Parade, which takes place next Saturday, March 1st. I believe timing for this parade also begins at 3:30. Then I'll keep you guys up. So for next Saturday, March 1st, expect plenty of sunshine with highs reaching the mid-70s and no rain expected. And also, don't forget, next Sunday, March 2nd, is the Crew of Highland Parade, where partly cloudy skies with highs in the mid to upper 60s and no rain is expected. Looks like our next best chance of rain arrives Monday going into the following week. We expect cloudy with a couple showers here and there, cloudy with just a few showers from the following Monday, which is March 3rd. Highs in the upper 60s, chance of rain 40%. So we just have to so it looks like fortunately fortunately, thanks to the cloud cover, I can honestly say that we're just about, we could still have, now, just because we're not expecting any bitterly cold temperatures in the immediate future, don't let your guard down just yet. We still have at least a few weeks left. We still have at least 4 weeks of, at least three to nearly, and we still have at least we still have at least the next few weeks left of. We still have at least just under 4 weeks of winter we still have at least 3.5 to 4 weeks of winter left. Of course, even though we're less than a month away from the official start to spring, it can still get pretty chilly. We can still have moderate to hard freezes even in March. So don't let your guards down yet, and also don't forget to start planning, because we could still be experiencing freezing just because we're going to see mild, very warm, almost unseasonably warm temperatures going into next week. Even though we're looking forward to much warmer temperatures as we go into the last week of February, don't grab to start any spring planning just yet, because we still can see some relatively cold temperatures. So we may be done with. We may be done with hard freezes as of right now, but we may be done with hard freezes as of right now. But that doesn't mean that winter is gone for good, because we could see another surge of cold air returning. I'll let you. It could happen at some point during the first full week of March. I will keep you guys updated on that. But again, looks like that we're finally going to see above normal temperatures for the most of our days, with the exception of both tomorrow and Sunday, which will be below normal. So it looks like the coolest after the next several days will happen to be tomorrow, which is Saturday. So tomorrow's high will be in the low 50s. Which is definitely much warmer than today. We'll have, of course, today we definitely, despite the clouds, we're definitely tomorrow definitely will be much warmer than today. It's still below normal. You may see some sunshine if we're lucky during the day tomorrow if we're lucky, because we haven't seen much. We haven't seen much of it today, but we are likely to see it tomorrow. We're in the low 50s for tomorrow, mid 50s for Sunday, still below normal. But finally Monday we start to turn our trend to see a pattern of above normal temperatures starting on Monday. We start to see spring-like readings happening beginning on Monday. We have highs in low 70s for Monday. Now, of course, on Tuesday we're well in the upper 70s. Have a weak disturbance coming toward the middle of next week. It's not going to bring us much of any rain. We should have highs in the mid 70s for Wednesday of next week, and then we're in the low 70s for both Thursday and Friday of next week. It looks like that we will begin next week, and of course we'll stay in the upper 60s, low 70s through next week and also to the following week. So if you're looking forward to pleasantly spring-like a taste of spring, then it looks like we're gonna have a complete week of pleasantly warm temperatures. Definitely, excuse me. Definitely looking forward to the warmer weather. So I cannot tell you guys enough how excited I am about the return of some much warmer temperatures, apart from the cold that we have been experiencing here as of late. And now your rain chances. So not much is expected overnight despite clouds. I have a 50% chance for tomorrow, especially tomorrow night after the Centaur parade. 40% chance on Sunday, and look at this now. Beginning Monday through at least the end of next week into next weekend, no rain. So any rains that we see, so it looks like it. So you should be expecting rainfall total should be anywhere between quarter to half an inch of rain between now and the end of next week. So again, after dealing with our rain chances both tomorrow and Sunday, for the entire weekend we're on to one solid week of dry weather that begins Monday and lasting through basically the entire next week. So definitely looking forward to a week's worth of dry conditions. So definitely looking forward to what's in store for next week. And of course, next weekend we have more Mardi Gras festivities in town for you. We have more Mardi Gras festivities next weekend as we prep ourselves for the Crew of Gemini parade, which happens next Saturday, March 1st, and the Crew of Highland parade, which happens next Sunday, March 2nd. So definitely looking forward to it. So you just have to get past the cooling and the still cool but slightly wet pattern. But not a lot of rain is expected over the next several days. So that's about all I want to say to you guys in tonight's video. Now hope you folks have a truly blessed and wonderful week, and hope your weekend goes the same. Well, this will wrap up my video with you guys here on this Friday night. Once again, my name is Felton Parker. I'm officially signing off here. You guys have a good night. Sleep peacefully. Take care of yourselves and each other. Enjoy your weekend. Most of all, remain blessed and stay safe. Thank you.